Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to embed a tweet in a page or a post on your WordPress website. Alright, so we are going to be working with this tweet today, and there are multiple methods that we can use to embed this. So I'm going to show you the first one. Alright, so I'm going to go to my InstaWP dashboard. So this is a service that allows you to launch your own disposable WordPress instance in under 1 minute. It's at instawp.io. If you decide to create a free account, your instance will stay online for up to 48 hours. If you don't, it will only last for 8 hours. And setting up an account is absolutely free. So right now I'm going to click on this key icon to go straight to my WordPress dashboard. Alright, so now I'm at the WordPress dashboard, and I can either create a new post up here, or I can hover over posts on the side and click add new. Now I'm going to give this post a title. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to call this Twitter Embed. So Twitter Embed. Alright, now I'm going to add a new block by clicking on the plus icon over on the right, and I can either click on the Twitter icon right here. So I already have it in my panel, but if you don't have it, you can just go to the search box and search Twitter, and then it will appear in the panel. Okay, so here it's asking us to enter a URL into this field. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the tweet and click on it. Now I'm going to move over to the address bar and copy this URL. So I'm just going to right click on this and click copy. I'm going to go back to the post and paste it in this field, Command or Control V, and click embed. Okay, so here we have the tweet that we want, but it also comes with another tweet since it's part of a conversation. So this is something you will not really have much control over if you use this method. So I'm going to show you the other method. First, I'm going to remove this block, and I'm going to go back to Twitter, and let's click on the three dots in the right-hand corner of the tweet and click Embed Tweet. Okay, so by default, this other tweet is still being shown. So what I'm going to do is click on Set Customization Options here. Just click on this link. And here we have a number of options. How would you like this to look? It's set to light. And what language would you like this to display in? Which is set to automatic. Now you can change the look from light to dark. Now we have a dark tweet. Now let's change the language to Arabic, for example. Okay, so now the language is set to Arabic. Alright, so I'm going to reset these options, and I'm going to hide this additional tweet by checking this box that says hide conversation. So now only the tweet that we want to embed will be displayed. Oh, by the way, it's still in Arabic. So I'm going to go back to customization options by clicking on the link, and I'm going to change the language to English. Then click update. Okay, so now we have the tweet by itself in English. All we need to do right now is click copy code at the top of the page. Now let's go back to our WordPress instance. So I'm going to go back to the post. Let's add a new block. I'm going to click on this plus icon, and we want the custom HTML block. So if it's not in your panel, what you need to do is click on search and type HTML, then click on custom HTML. So we just need to paste the HTML code in this field. Once you're done, click preview in the top right hand corner next to publish. Click preview in a new tab. Okay, so here we have our embedded tweet. Okay, so if you're happy with the way everything looks, the next step would be to actually publish this page. Now, realistically, you'd have other content on this page like text, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to use this tweet as is. I'm going to go back to the post and click on publish twice. Okay, so the page is now published. Now I'm going to show you how to do the same thing using the Elementor page builder. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and I'm going to add a new post. Now I'm going to give this a name. It won't be super meaningful, but I'm going to call it Elementor Embed. Okay, now I'm going to click on Edit with Elementor at the top. All right. So here we have the Elementor page editor. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over to this gear icon to change this page layout to Elementor canvas, just so that we have a clean canvas. Okay, now I'm going to click on this red plus icon to choose a structure. I'm going to use this one. Now let's move over to the left hand side of the screen. Click this icon to access the widgets. Now we want the HTML widget. So I'm going to type in HTML in the search box. Now let's drag this HTML widget over to the middle canvas. Now the code may still be in my clipboard, but I'm going to go back to the tweet and copy the code one more time. Let's go back to Elementor and paste it in this field, Command or Control V. Okay, so here we have the tweet, and we can see all of the code in the left-hand side. Now, if you're somebody who's comfortable with coding or editing code, you can make simple or more advanced customizations. So a simple customization would be to change this from light mode to dark mode just by editing this code. Okay, so I'm going to change it back to light mode by removing dark, just backspace and type light. All right, so remember, ideally, you'd have text on this page. So you'd probably have a blog post with the Twitter link embedded or something. And if you want to see a preview of your post, all you need to do is click on this icon at the bottom of the page. All right, so here's the preview. And once you're happy with how your page looks, you can go back to Elementor and click Publish at the bottom of the page. And by the way, the same procedure applies to pages. Okay, so now you know how to embed a tweet in a WordPress page or post. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.